Hi guys, I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be NXT News 104. As always, there is not a lot of news, so let's just get right into it. And there really is not a lot of news tonight anyway, because they're building up to their next pay-per-view, which will be NXT Halloween Havoc, and that will be a 2-night pay-per-view. The first night will take place on October 24th of 2023, and also October 31st of 2023. So it's a 2-night pay-per-view, but yeah, it's a build up to that pay-per-view, and also we're just getting over the NXT No Mercy pay-per-view, so not a lot of news to talk about, but let's get into it. So, Becky Lynch Becky Lynch starts off NXT. Becky Lynch segment, Lyle Valkyria segment, interrupted by Indy Hartwell segment, interrupted by Roxanne Perez segment. Second thing, tag team match, Butch and Tyler Bate versus Gallus. Winners of the tag team match, Butch and Tyler Bate. Third thing, Gallus attacked Butch and Tyler Bate. Ridge Holland comes and saves Butch and Tyler Bate. Ridge Holland, Butch, Tyler Bate makes Gallus retreat. Fourth thing, Ilya Dragunov segment, interrupted by Trick Williams segment. Carmelo Hayes segment, interrupted by Dominic Mysterio segment. Fifth thing, triple threat match. Winner will face Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship at Halloween Havoc Night 1. Special guest commentator, Becky Lynch. Lyle Valkyria versus Indy Hartwell versus Roxanne Perez. Winner of the triple threat match, Lyle Valkyria. Sixth thing, Carmel Hayes and Braun Breaker segment. Seventh thing, Ilya Dragunov and Baron Corbin segment. Eighth thing, singles match, Gigi Dolan versus Blair Davenport. Winner of the singles match, Gigi Dolan. Ninth thing, interview with Kiana James. 10th thing is the first round match in the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament singles match, Kelani Jordan versus Izzy Dime. Winner of the singles match, Kelani Jordan. So, we just got done talking about the first round match in the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. So, let me talk about it for a little bit. So, I guessed a couple weeks back that the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament would start after they finished the Global Heritage Invitational Tournament, which that ended. And I know the next tournament they would do is the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, and it will be right after No Mercy, and I was correct. So, as of right now, I don't have an idea of who's going to win. I don't know who the clear winner is going to be. I haven't even made my guesses yet. But there is a lot of good women's wrestlers in this tournament. There's a lot of them. But I'm just going to name the few that I think are actually possibly could win. So, there's only 8 women in this tournament, but I have 5 wrestlers on this list that could possibly win this tournament. Now, of course, some of them are going to get eliminated throughout the tournament, but here are the 5 women's wrestlers that I think are going to win the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. Now, these women are in no particular order, but here's my picks. So, Kelani Jordan, which she won the first round. She won the first round of the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. So, she's already moving along already. But Kelani Jordan, Ariana Grace, which if you don't know is actually the daughter of Santino Marella, a former WWE wrestler. So, watch her name. Definitely watch her name. And she was also in last year's NXT Breakout Tournament, but then she got injured, so she had a leg injury and she was out for a very long time. So, I think she deserves a second chance. I mean, if you get injured in the first NXT Women's Breakout Tournament, which was won last year by Roxanne Perez in 2022, I think she definitely deserves a second chance because she got injured. But keep an eye on Ariana Grace because she is the daughter of Santino Marella. Third, another one is Jakara Jackson, Danny Palmer, and Lola Vice. So those are my 5 picks to win the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. As of right now, as I have stated, I have no clear winner of winning this tournament. And these women are in no particular order because I know some of these women are going to get eliminated and there will only be like 3 left. And then there will be 3 left and then 2 left and then 1 left. And I won't find out who the winner will be until like the final couple matches in the tournament. But those are the 5 to start out. That's almost half the fucking tournament right there. So I think all these women have a great shot of winning this tournament. I've been talking about the NXT Women's Tournament, NXT Women's Breakout Tournament for too long now, so let's move on. The 11th thing is a tag team match, Thea Hale and Jacy Jayne versus Elektra Lopez and Lola Vice. Winners of the tag team match, Thea Hale and Jacy Jayne. 12th thing, Carmella Hayes segment. 13th thing, next week on NXT singles match, Carmella Hayes with John Cena versus Braun Breaker. Big news, John Cena is coming to next week's NXT. This is possibly because I know the reason why, and I found this out today on my wrestling news that AEW is actually having a special episode of Dynamite on Tuesday instead of Wednesday for whatever reason. So they're having a special episode of Dynamite. And this is why WWE is bringing all these big names for NXT. Like I said, like that Carmella Hayes segment that I just mentioned was Carmella Hayes mentioning that John Cena will be on NXT with him in his corner in his match against Braun Breaker. So, they're getting all the big names to come on NXT because NXT is going up against Dynamite in the ratings since the NXT versus AEW Wednesday Night Wars in like a couple of years ago. So, it's going to be a big night for NXT. It's going to be a big night for AEW and their special episode on Tuesday. So, yeah, that's the reason why all these big stars here, like John Cena is coming to NXT. Cody Rhodes coming to NXT with a major announcement. Paul Heyman will be on next week's NXT to be in the corner of Braun Breaker. Singles match, Asuka versus Roxanne Perez. All these big names are coming to NXT because they want to beat AEW in the Tuesday night ratings for next week because, like I said before, and what I heard on my wrestling news is that AEW next week, they will have a special episode of AEW Dynamite on Tuesday. So, NXT is getting ready for that, and they want to beat AEW in the ratings. But that's what's happening next week on NXT. And the 14th thing is a singles match for the NXT North American Championship. Trick Williams, the champion, versus Dominic Mysterio. winner of the singles match, and the new NXT North American champion, Dominic Mysterio. 15th thing, Paul Heyman segment. So, yeah, if you're not surprised, Trick Williams was a transitional champion. So basically, he won the title from Dominic Mysterio on Saturday night at the NXT No Mercy pay-per-view. And then Dominic gets his rematch on Tuesday, and he wins the title back. That's basically a transitional champion right there. I do feel bad for Trick Williams, but I think they're heading into a different direction with his story than Dominic Mysterio's story. So Trick Williams, I believe he's going to have a feud with Carmelo Hayes soon. They basically like hinted at this at the NXT No Mercy pay-per-view, that there could be a feud. And I'm happy that they took the title off of Trick Williams, because, like, that feud doesn't need the North American Championship. Like, Trick Williams is the champion, and Carmelo Hayes has already won the title 2 times. He doesn't need to win it again. It's not going to really do anything for his career in NXT because he's already won it twice. So, you know, like I said, Trick Williams is a transitional champion. Now, do I think Trick Williams is going to win it back? I think he's going to win it back after his feud with Carmelo Hayes. Who's he going to win it from? Have no idea. It could be Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic Mysterio could be a transitional champion just like Trick Williams, or Trick Williams will win the title from whoever will beat Dominic Mysterio for the NXT North American Championship. But it's kind of sad that Trick Williams was a transitional champion. But there's really nothing you can do. And Dominic is a 2-time NXT North American champion now, so get used to it. And that is NXT News 104. And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace, period.